that shit.
That never gets old. I don't care who you are. And we got an alien on the stream today.
There he is. Doc Awesome is in the house.
That's me.
Old Doc Anthony. I was going to say you and that alien kind of looked alike.
I know. Got the glasses. Got the big round head.
Does it glow in the dark?
I don't think it does.
Well, you got to check it out.
It's been sitting on my counter for the last 6 months. It's just sitting there.
I didn't even say it.
It was on the ledge of the counter, right by the back door.
All right, everybody. Tonight's guest is Dr. Anthony, Dr. Awesome, Dr. A from the ARCOF, Amazon Research Center of Ornamental Fishes.
You said it right for once.
Professor of some place where he works at.
Yeah. Professor of Waste Management.
That's it.
Oh, my, that's funny. We're going to go ahead and say some of the hellos here. People probably start rolling in here because you know how notifications are.
Howdy, B. Wood. We don't know who B. Wood is.
I got no idea.
Yeah, B. Wood's been around for a while.
Yeah.
I don't know who that is. Why are we always yelling? I got rid of the heart not for you, but I did it for me because it annoys me probably just as much as you. Chris Aquazone, how you doing? Jenny Lynn, Richard Reynolds.
I don't know. He's getting up in the world. He's got some hoity-toity name there.
Well, I'm actually going to post. We're going to post his channel in the chat here. If one of the mods would like to do that, please, because you guys see that fish room. It's pretty nice. It's pretty neat. Jenny Lynn, Dr. Awesome in here. Old B. Wood, Miss Plumber's Tub, Dennis Christensen. Let's see, Alice Shawn and Linda Worth. That's the ball in the chat. Thank you, everyone. Dr. Awesome, thank you for being a guest. And also, we got Yo Paulie down there at the bottom. What? Oh, yeah, I won't be going, and that's all I'm going to leave it at that. We got LJ and L Fish Tags. How you doing? So
what you get, Skipper? Here you bought a lot of fish.
Bought a lot of fish from La La Land.
And there was two nice fish keepers. There was a third one that wanted to get me fish also, but I already had bought too much.
Now we got to see if they acclimate to Pennsylvania, Doc.
You got free fish?
Well, if you want to call it free, I'm sure I'll have to work for it later. But oh, but you didn't know I took your trash out the last day I was there.
Yeah, so that makes up for stealing fish from me, huh?
Well, just maybe one of them. But yeah, I took a trip. Was it last weekend?
Yep.
Yeah, left Saturday, got back Thursday. No, well, technically Thursday, but I left Valentine's Day. Went out to Dr. Awesome's house, and I got to hang out with Doc quite a bit because I stayed there. He was nice enough to let us stay there.
Too much,
huh?
You hung out too much.
Hey, Doc, You know what they say? Guests and fish after 3 days start to stink.
Yeah.
Yeah, how about it?
I like that. I like that cup you're finally drinking out of.
I found it.
You did it for a reason, huh? Because I kept on saying it.
I actually, Thursday, I think I was drinking out of it.
Oh, okay.
Because I went and found it. I couldn't remember where I put it.
You can try it.
It's like I had. I can't find it. I think I know where it is. I just didn't look in that spot yet. But I was out there hanging out with Dr. Anthony, staying at his place. Learned a little bit from him. I learned some stuff from Steph. Went to her house, Aquaria Life. We also went to Aquaball's house, learned some stuff from him. he showed us one of his favorite fish stores that he likes to go to. It's called Tiki's. That sound right?
Tiki.
Yeah, Tiki.
Tiki.
Then he took us to another one. Doc took me to quite a few of them. Yes, I did buy fish while I was there because the prices just blew my mind.
And one store gave him a discount because he was there with me.
Actually, yeah, they hooked me up.
Yeah.
Yeah, Skip bought so many fish he had to leave his wife in California.
She probably wouldn't have griped about that. We went to the aquarium out there in Huntington Beach, or I'd been Long Beach.
Long Beach, yeah.
And then while we was there, we did some whale watching, which fortunately we got to see some gray whales, 2 different types of dolphins, and some sea lions. Then we went out to the Huntington Pier. We ate a lobster roll, had a beer, and then we walked the pier for a little bit. And then we
Only one beer?
well, yeah.
Why? You're on vacation.
No.
He was driving, picking up. He had to pick up my wife.
Yeah.
Okay. That's the excuse,
Yeah.
and we're sticking to it.
Yeah, that's why. We only had one. We walked there for a while. Hey, that was a nice pier. Got to see some Chinooks fly by us while we were eating. That was pretty neat. But yeah, it was nice area too that you guys live in. I was surprised. I was expecting. I mean, there's a lot of traffic, but I thought it was going to be more than that. You know what I mean? Like I thought it was going to be more chaotic. Oh, I'll tell this story too. We went to an In-N-Out Burger. I'll never do that again. Not because of what happened while we was there, but it ain't as great as what people say that it is.
I agree. Yeah, I'm one of the few Californians who don't like In-N-Out Burger. It's just it's not to my liking.
Oh man, holy cow! More people came out. I'll say hello to Kalish. I saw come in. Scotty Nonia, Andy Carson, Jeff Kane, LJ Shrimp, Michelle,
My bell.
Brother Dan. How you doing? We got what? Why are we always yelling? A member for 2 months.
He wants to know why you didn't visit him.
I don't know where he lives actually, but Nathan Have, how you doing? Fish Fam Links here. Let's see.
Pile Aquatics.
Mile Aquatics just rolled in.
Yep, got down there to that. Yeah,
I caught up.
I agree, Alishon. Yeah, it's not.
Yeah, it's nothing spectacular.
Michael Morgan. So the fish that I got while I was there, actually, I didn't get fish just for me. My wife wanted. Well, I surprised her with the Panda Cory. She didn't know I was getting them. She's always wanted them, so I got her some for her tank.
How many did you get?
You know, I didn't do a final count.
I think there were 13, 14 you got.
So there were 6. There was technically 10, and 2 of them passed away.
Okay.
So 8. And as far as I know, they're all doing well. Also, she got some Hillstream loaches. They had them marked as UFOs, so I'm not sure which ones they were. And plus, they were small.
Yeah, they were small.
And, oh, my, when we was bagging fish, that was a pain. Got some Pandagora while I was there, some little ones. Put them in with her Hillstream loaches, so they're now also in her tank. Because since we got home at 3 a.m, she was going to work anyways. She took them to her work and acclimated them there because she was going, hello Ross, to work anyways. So that was that for her. Now I got myself some bumblebee gobies. They were $1.50 a piece. I was like, what? The Panda Cories, I'm just saying the prices. Panda Cories were $3 a piece.
Cheapest I've seen them is $8.
That's what I'm.
Cheap.
See, now you know why I did what I did.
Cheapest I've seen them for is $8.
The Hillstream
that's
loaches,
like wet spot.
yeah, the Hillstream loaches were, I think,
three or four.
Yeah, they were $3 also. Got three of them. The Pandagaras, they were more. They were like $6 because what they were.
Mm-hmm.
So that was that. And then I got some smudge cories. They were what, $6.96 a piece.
Yeah, something like that.
They normally run double that.
Yeah, well, at least $12.
Yeah.
How big are they?
They
I
were.
would say, were they close? You think?
They were about half grown. I mean, they were bigger than the pandas for sure.
Yeah, because Similis are like, I know Wet Spot gets $12 for them.
Yeah, Dan's Fish sells them for that much too. I got something else from that store.
I don't remember now.
Oh man, I'm forgetting already too.
You got some feeding rings.
Oh yeah, it was pretty neat.
Free feeding rings.
Yeah, that guy gave them away. He was trying them out from a supplier. All they are is a real, probably about 1/4 inch thick foam that has it's cut in a circle, then a circle cut out in it.
Yeah, it's a black though. It's black, so it's not like a styrofoam.
No, it's. I'm going to look for it. I think I know what type it is. Oh my, thank you. Hi, gifting established tank to family in North Michigan. Well water with softener. Can they use that or no? Or store-bought water tank has Neo shrimp and Tetra. So
go ahead, Skipper.
I would. Okay, if it was me, first I would see what the water's like coming out of the well. Okay, and that's going to determine what type of fish you can keep, because once it goes through that softener, kind of adds a little bit of salt to it.
Not a little, a lot.
A lot. So I would put a spigot before that softener where that water comes in, because you're going to have issues with certain fish.
Yep.
Yeah, check the pH on that. I mean, if you're like 7.5 or higher, go with something from that likes hard water.
Yeah.
So like if you can do Africans.
Yeah. Thank you for the super chat. Also appreciate it. Thank you.
A lot of your live bears will do the hard water as well. So.
Yeah, what else did I get?
It started with a D and ends with an S, and they're red.
I was going to get to that last.
Oh, okay. So you said what else you got? You can't remember, so I'm helping you out.
Well, I know those. I swear there was something else I bought. It'll come to me. But then Dr. Awesome let me steal discus from his house.
Yeah, some wild caught red spotted greens.
Don't do that.
That's all right. I'm getting some from Myrtle Beach.
Nah,
they were the
red rose. They were red rose babies.
Yeah.
When we were in Peru, the kid who was taking care of our fish, the only fish he killed was that pair of red rose, and they gave me babies consistently. So I had 13, 14 babies.
There was 11.
Yeah, 11 quarter size. Yeah.
Yeah.
Just make sure you keep them hot and feed them a lot and change water.
They're not lonely. There's 11 of them. LJ.
Feed them a lot, Skip, and change that water a lot. At least 50%, if not more.
Yeah. Yeah, Wendell Liquor. That was a 5-finger discount.
That was a 5-finger discount.
Actually, he used all 10 fingers.
But one for each finger and a big toe. Got 11.
That's it.
Yeah, I dipped my pinky toe in there and it bit
Right.
on
And then he
it.
put one under his hat. He took one and said, "Yo, Doc, look over there," and put one under his hat.
But yeah, they're awesome. They're doing great. All my fish are doing great that I brought home. Then Steph from Aquaria Life gifted me 6 they're Marasai rainbow fish. They're doing great. I did a drip acclimation with them because I guess they're real sensitive, and they're doing really well. One of the things I was worried about was the attitude of the TSA.
You have a smile on your face?
Oh yeah, I gave them the redneck charm,
Yep.
and that's nice, LG. That's cool. So whenever it was funny because whenever I got there and I looked at the dude, I said, "Hey, bud, I need these 2 bags hand checked." He just looks at me. I said, "There's fish in it." Hello, bipolar. He goes, "Fish?" I said, "Yeah, I need them hand checked." He didn't think live fish. I think he thought it was fish that I caught.
Yeah.
But I'm like, dude, I was thinking to myself, that would stink right about now.
Well, that's part of the redneck charm, Skip.
Well, but the reason why is they just had someone put a dead fish on a carry-on that was filled with maggots like 3 or 4 days ago.
Really?
So I think all of TSA, they've all been told, to check for things like that.
Oh, so that might,
Yeah.
Wow, that's crazy. So it probably wasn't me.
Yeah. They had to turn the plane around because maggots were coming out of the carry-on bag area.
That's crazy.
Extra
Wow,
protein.
that's crazy.
Extra protein. That's all it is.
But so I guess the manager came over and she goes, "What's going on?" I said, "I need these hand checked, please." I said, "I got fish in it," and I pulled the bag up and said, "They're live fish." And the guy goes, "Oh, really? Live fish?" And I showed one of the bags, just happened to be the discus. And he goes, "Oh, that is so cool." So she took it up front, went through, didn't have no problems. But then I got to the front, like the one lady just started asking me questions. I'm like, wonder if this bag's good. Am I allowed to take it? Because if not, I didn't know. I was going to have to call Renee to come back or something. I didn't know what to do because I don't want them all to die. So she started asking questions about the fish, like actual fish questions, like wanting to know how big they got, whatever. And I started telling her everything. And she goes, "Thank you. I was just curious. The bags are good." Oh, then they showed the plants. Oh, I forgot about that. I got plants too. That was another thing I bought. Oh, and a 5-finger discount too, by the way.
5-finger. No,
Oh yeah, 2 of them by 5 fingers. It was gifted too, not 5 fingers. So
yeah, he gifted me Tiger Lotus bulbs, and then I bought Cryptocorn Tropica, and the other Cryptocorn I never seen before. It started with an R, so I can't remember that name. I'll have to look it up later.
how much were they? $5.99 each.
Oh my god! And these weren't okay. These weren't. You go to Petco, right, and get these crypts that have like 2 things in there. Like I got like that Tropica. I kid you not, was about that big around in a pot. And whenever I took it out and I took the
wool.
Wool off it.
The wool off of it, that one was fine, but the other one had like 2 or 3 in it, and they were so well established in there that it was hard to get all that rock wool off. So I was like, man, that's crazy. And then the Tiger Lotus bulbs, they were already sprouted and Doc gave them to me.
They were $2.49 each, so not bad price.
No, it was crazy. And then I went to George Aquaball's house. Hello, George. Thank you for coming.
Hey, Lefty.
Did you say his name 3 times in a row?
Yeah, you did.
Yeah, I did.
Aqua Balls, and he just shows up.
Yep.
I think
Thank
he's
you.
like,
Yeah.
Y-Rock.
Thank you for your hospitality, George, and then showing us a couple places. I really appreciate it. Wish I had more time, but you know, I only had like 4 days, so I had other stuff that my wife wanted to do and stuff. I'm going to send you an email. Lefty's here.
Lefty. I guess Stephen P's here. Hey, Stephen P.
Yeah, I was going to get to him.
Okay.
Yep.
He's always got a. Bootsy Cats is here.
Ah.
Think? Yeah, but you can't play that again. Y-Rock will show up.
He could be already here and you don't know it.
Yeah.
You say Eric's name one more time and he may pop up in the chat.
That's it.
Where did that go? I saw it.
Crypt Restosporellis. Was that it, George? Was George with us when we?
Yeah, that was the second store we went to.
Yeah.
Oh, now I remember what I got. I got SAEs. You saying George reminded me. SAEs is what I got. True Siamese alligators.
And flying foxes too.
No, they were all SAEs. The flying foxes I bought. No, I was talking to you about that whenever we was at the house because I had bought flying foxes.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, what? I couldn't remember if there was a difference. Well, whenever I got home, I looked it up. There's a big difference.
Yeah.
The SAEs are a lot better for community fish. The flying foxes can be aggressive.
Mm-hmm. And the SAEs will keep eating algae when they get older. Flying foxes, not so much. I
see George in the other chat said yes about that. Yeah, that does look right now. I think about it. Thank you, George. But yeah, so I mean, it was great. Everything's doing good right now. Thank you, Curl Kitty, for gifting 5 memberships. It is Bluefish, Lady Diane, Gandalf, Leslie Perry, and Nola's Dolls and Aquatics. And then, thank you, Dr. Anthony.
Yeah, I thought I joined a long time ago.
That's all right.
Okay, I'm not joined then. If you don't want me.
And then, we had a cookout. What was that? Sunday.
Sunday, yeah, Super Bowl Sunday.
Super Bowl Sunday. We watched Super Bowl.
George came over, and Anthony came over for a bit.
Yep, got to meet Anthony Fishy Friends finally. Known him on YouTube for a very long time. So I got to meet him. He's a pretty nice guy, pretty cool people out there. I was like, man, this is great. Everybody was nice.
Stuck-up Californians, huh?
What's that?
You thought we were all stuck-up Californians.
Well, yeah, I did actually. But until I got the meetings in person, I thought differently. That's another reason why I came out is because I already met you.
You came out?
No, I did not come out in no damn clothes.
Oh, okay. You say you came out. I mean, you're in California.
Why I took a trip to California is because I met you before, and also Steph. I'm just gonna say you're a dick. Okay. Oh man! Don't tell people we're not. No, you did not miss nothing, Lefty. Nice try, but wait. You said earlier you still thought they were stuck up. No, I did not. Nice try, Matt. But the only issue I had was at that In-N-Out burger with a bunch of punk teenagers. Ugh, I ain't gonna get into that. I could have went to jail. George says he almost got his 240-gallon. What? Oh man!
I know I want it, so you can come buy it off me, double the price, George.
Larry D has a question for us. For anyone, test strip, the pH went brown, not the different shades of pink. Any idea what caused this? What's your pH normally?
Because it's really high pH. That's why. That's what I would think.
Yeah, if you're on town water, you better check that real quick before you do any more water changes. If that happened after a water change, I would definitely look into that. I almost had an issue once because I was getting ready to do a water change, but luckily at that one point I was on, I knew about it. His is 7.5 normally. Daggone, that's pretty good. Well,
Skip, I'm just looking at that plant you got, the crypt.
Yeah.
It's kind of like the leaves are crinkled like a crinum.
Oh, that ain't it then.
The leaves I'm seeing.
That ain't it. I'll have to look it up. Yeah, because
the picture I got here of the retrospiralis, it's kind of a burgundy leaf, and the leaves are crinkled like a crinum.
No, this is smooth.
Okay.
Flagfish. Don't they get real big?
No, but I mean, they like different types of water. All those fish, 2 blue acara, dozen rainbows, 2. Man, that's a mixture for sure.
No.
Flagfish are outside fish. They like cold water, so
they won't take the heat.
Yeah.
If you need an algae eater, get an SAE. They'll take the heat.
Yeah.
I got them in here with my discus, and
sacrilege, by the way, but I won't say anything.
What, the SAEs?
Yeah, with discus.
Hey, that's all right. I also have Rosaline sharks in there with them too. And
sacrilege. Yeah, sacrilege.
And angelfish.
Well, angelfish, okay. I could understand angelfish.
I got my angels in there with them too. Listen, this is the biggest tank I got, and those fish are outgrew where they were, so they had to go in the big tank.
Well, you just need to set another one up. Just set another one up. It'll be okay. Set another one up and ask.
Oh, sure.
Just ask for forgiveness.
Yeah, I got no more room up there.
That ain't what I'm talking about. You know where I'm talking about.
Well, in the dining room? Sure.
Yeah.
Listen, I'll get rid of that brake front she's got in there, and I'll put it 240 in there. I just got to make sure the floor is strong enough to handle it because I'm on a crawl space.
Paul Aquatics. Paul Aquatics, and also go with the Flow Aquatics, keeps their fish outside, and it gets pretty hot, and they do fine.
Yeah, but the thing is the discus tend to be in more acidic water, the lower pH, and flagfish do not like that. I've had them; they don't last long.
Okay. How big do flagfish get?
They get about 2 inches.
That big?
No. Which acaras are they? What he say?
Blue acaras. They don't get that. Blue acaras don't get that big.
No, they won't be.
They can eat a 2-inch fish, though.
The thing is that the flagfish can be very aggressive. They tend to be. They can be very nasty, especially if you got a male looking to hook up with somebody.
What is that? What's that mean?
Is Dr. A going to snob in us?
No.
Snob in us?
I think he meant
I think it should have been an on instead of in.
Snob on us?
Oh, I didn't know there was 2. Whenever I did my research on SAEs, I did not know there was two different types.
Yes. Reticulated, it looks like they've got black outlines on their fins, on their scales, I mean. The scales are out.
Okay. They get bigger than the SAE regular ones, and he had to put them, in a 90. Oh, discus snob.
Yes. Okay, yes. I am a discus snob. When it comes to keeping discus, only wild discus. If you have those ugly, red, kind of orange kind of discus that belong in cartoons, yeah, keep them with anything.
What the Skittles?
Yeah, Skittles. Yeah. What are they called? Pigeon Bloods and
Oh,
I
yeah,
don't keep them.
Marlboro Reds. Marlboros are to smoke, not to have on a fish.
I don't have them. I have Heckles and wild brown and what are they, blues? Yeah, the blues.
I mean, I have those, outrageously blue colored discus, but I never liked the Marlboro Reds or the Pigeon Bloods. That's just me.
I thought you said the ones you gave me were Marlboro Reds, but you said they're Rose.
Oh, Rose Reds. They're a redder. The rose from brown discus.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean-
you're I
The
got
ones you got to watch out for are the ones that come from the pigeon blood strain. They speckle a lot. They will get peppered.
okay. I like the I like the color on them Rose Reds. So because of your blue discus, I got
Yeah.
stuck in this fish room. I was sitting in there watching the tank, and the lights went out on me, and it was pitch black in there. Couldn't find my phone, so I inched my way out.
He panicked.
Oh man, yeah, that was crazy. And then I go outside.
Runs through our screen door because he was panicking so much.
I was so overheated. I went to the back door, thought I had a hold of the screen door at the same time while I was walking to pull it open. No, I went through it. Went through it. Man, it was off track.
Was that damage reflected on your hotel bill?
Should have been. It's costing us $300 to repair it.
So listen,
Shit.
listen, Linda. It was already broke to begin with.
No, it wasn't.
Yeah,
The rednecks don't know what a screen door is. It's a mosquito door.
the damn thing was messed up anyway. Oh my!
Never a dull moment with Skipper around.
No, it definitely wasn't. Oh man, that was funny. Yeah, I did get the Tropica ones. Oh man!
And they had the pink ones there. The pink,
Yeah.
the pinkish.
Flamingo?
Yeah, they were only like $12.
Yeah.
Yeah, but they make regular Crips look like Superman. They're so finicky.
Oh, really? But they look good. They look.
I mean, they look good. I mean, if you're highlight and
Yeah.
and CO2, they'll look wonderful for you. But if you look cockeyed at them, they'll melt.
Well, if you would have seen the looks of these ones, yeah, it was nice. It wasn't. They didn't look melted. All right. Oh, this is gonna bug me now.
What are you doing?
I'm trying to remember the name of that stinking crypt. I'm gonna have to look in a book or something somewhere.
Book?
Big Steve?
Book? You
Oh,
read?
Yeah. Well, I'll look at the pictures.
You look at
That's just
pictures.
the
That's right.
pictures.
Yeah,
I just
yeah,
looked at the pictures.
yeah.
Yeah, you didn't know they made a plant book? It's like a pop-up.
Yeah, that's it.
Pop-up plant book. Oh man. You guys are funny.
We try.
That's what we're here for.
Oh, I gotta tell you something. This may be.
Steven says Rosen Maiden. Was that the one you got?
I don't.
No, it's not red. No.
Okay.
Man, it's gonna drive me nuts now. We'll figure this out. We'll get down to it. I don't remember. Hey, George, get that story real quick and come back and tell us.
All right, well, we'll wait for you.
Yeah, go down there and take some pictures.
Yeah, I need to start doing that, especially with the plants, because then maybe it is retrospiralis then. It's not rose maiden, because rose maiden, it's red. Must be retro.
Yeah, because like I said, Skip, I looked up the retrospiralis and it's showing a bronze foliage with kind of crinkled leaves. Oh, here's another one. Oh, now here's another one showing it as a different color. This is, hold on. It is green with, it almost looks like dwarf sag.
Yeah, well, these leaves are a little bit bigger. It must not have started with an R.
I found another one that's showing me a green variety. So maybe it comes in a bronze and a greens variety. But this also has like a slightly puckered leaves on it too. So it's got that wavy leaf, kind of like a crinum. It's not as obvious as the crinum, but it's that general idea. It's got waves in the leaf. They're like crinkled on the edges.
Window liquor. There's fake plants in there. Actually, I need to get some for my 75.
It's the only plants I can grow.
See, there's only certain ones, and for some reason, Crips do great for me.
Yeah.
The only Val that's doing good for me is what I got off of Kenny, Daniken Aquatics. And all right, thank you, George. And I think then what I did was I put it in harder water. So I'm thinking the valves don't do good in my soft water. So because I had a tank with the aragonite in there, I put them in there, and boy, they just took off.
Yeah, see, whatever I put in this water here just takes off.
I can grow Cladophora really good though in my tanks.
Well, that one with the grommies in it, was that guppy grass?
Yeah. I can grow guppy grass, but guppy grass is not a plant. That's a weed.
Weed.
Yeah, anybody can grow guppy grass.
No. Falls apart on me. I could do Pogostemon osculatus. That's the Java fern's doing good in that tank, but I put it in other tanks, it doesn't. It's so weird. I don't know. And there's not a dude. Well, it was a pretty well seasoned tank whenever I got them off of Paulie. So, yeah, you're right. All plants are weeds.
Depends on what you're looking at.
Yeah.
I mean, some people like duckweed. Duckweed's a weed. It's in the name.
Man, I can't get rid of it out of 2 tanks. Can't. Not even up the flow and everything. Normally, whenever I do that, like the sponge filter, it'll normally would go away. It isn't.
Skipper's reading that text. I mean,
No,
He's looking up pictures.
I can't believe how loud both him and his wife's notifications are on their phones. You can hear them a mile away coming.
It's because when you're in an ambulance and the siren's screaming all the way home, you can't hear your phone.
Yeah, it's true.
Rednecks, they got to lean on the siren as soon as they jump in there.
You gotta know what to go buy at the store. Maybe need some fried chicken and some greens and stuff. All I know is Skipper and his wife do not like curry chicken, no matter what they said. No, you had like 2 spoonfuls. Oh, I'm really full today, both you and your wife.
Dude, I was hungover when I was eating that, okay? I'm just going to say that straight up.
Wow.
It was really good. I did like it.
She ate like 2 spoonfuls. She had a little bit of rice. We're just too full today.
Dude, she just told you on live stream. She just told you off on live stream, okay? She ate it.
She ate it.
Oh, it was the bone thing.
The bones? Chickens have bones. I eat the bones. That's what put her off, huh? Me eating the bones?
She calling you out.
Yes, I eat chicken bones. I eat the ends of the bones.
He sucks the marrow out of them. What are you kidding?
Cartilage, I do.
My uncle stirred up back
He used to take the freaking chicken legs and gnaw on the knuckle and then
I
suck the marrow out.
I eat the backs. The backs are my favorite part of the chicken.
Oh my, you got her stirred up, dude.
Literally eat everything.
Got her stirred up.
I eat the backs and the necks. I like crunching on them.
She said she's gonna puke. So this is the one it was. That's exactly the one it was.
Yeah, because everything on that
That word.
retrospiralis is very thin.
Undulata.
Okay, there you go.
Yeah. I don't know why I thought an R.
Maybe you thought it was run gelada.
That's okay.
No.
Yes, George, thank you. I pulled the name from it. It was the one sitting next to the Tropicus.
Hey, Renee. Jennifer was talking bad about me.
She was.
Yeah.
You sure it was bad or truth?
No, it's bad.
What'd you say?
I eat the bones of the chicken.
Oh, well, she's not the only one.
Oh man.
Skipper, those friends who came out.
Yeah.
You know what? I grew up with 4 brothers and sisters, so there's 5 of us, my mom and dad, and we had to eat 1 chicken for all of us. And since I was next to the youngest, I got what was left over. My little sister, she was the favorite at the time, so she got her pick. So you gotta eat what you gotta eat. I love the Paiga style. Love the Paiga style.
What is
Paiga style is that cartilage on the breast.
Oh yeah.
I love that.
I actually eat that too.
Yeah, there's not enough bones left to make bone broth after I get done with them.
No, you could grind them up and put it, it'd be like dust.
Yep.
It is rough being a kid. That is right.
Yep.
Wonder if. Oh, I said I was going to do something. I didn't do it yet. Sorry.
What you did?
I said I was going to put his link in the chat to have people go check it out. Richard Reynolds.
Maybe you should have put a link for Pet Town. The one that I bought the plants from too in Downey. That store that had good prices on
the
Doc,
plants.
Doc, this may be a retirement sideline for you.
What's
Doing
that?
what?
You could do LFS tours.
Yep.
You know,
Oh,
you
listen,
can book,
okay.
you can do the whole thing: the flights, the book, the hotels, the travel, the different stores. You can, get a little bit of the vig off of the sales.
Yeah.
You can finance your retirement real easy that way.
There was one fish store that I was very disappointed in. I ain't going to say the name of it because I don't remember it.
I do. I was very disappointed too because I'd just been there 4 or 5 months previous to that, and it was nice then, and it was It was downhill.
Dude, walked in there.
Yeah, I didn't realize this, but Skipper told me something afterwards.
So we walked in there, and that dude jumped up from this table. Yeah, because you went. No, we were both standing. We were both at the tank.
Yeah, but both at the huge. They have a huge, probably 500-600 gallon acrylic tank as you walk in.
And which was freaking awesome, by the way. I'd love to
Yeah.
try to take that on the freaking airplane. I didn't need to rent a C-130 for that thing, but yeah. So, anyways, we walked in there, and okay, it smelled like pot, straight up pot. It was terrible for a store. Shouldn't do that.
Oregano.
Now I'm going to say, sure, I don't give a shit and demonetize this stream. I don't care. This was wrong. So we walked in there, smelled like that, and then we go to that tank. I look to my left. He has a fifth of Crown sitting on the table. So he's drunk. And we start looking at tanks. They all were dirty. He had full-size giant gourami in probably 100 and some gallon tank. It was not a big tank at all. And then back in the corner, he had 3 full-size kois, and I mean, they were freaking huge.
They were 2 to 3 feet long.
We'll text that to you, George. I don't want to say it on here, but
It was in Long Beach, by the way, George.
yeah, they were in like 100 and some gallon tank. These fish should have been in that big tank with the other fish, like
Yeah.
for real, and they would have been fine. But oh man, that was the only bad one we went to. All the other ones we went to are pretty decent. They were really good. My favorite one was that 405 Aquatics.
Yeah, 405 where Skipper got the deals.
Yeah, that's only because I told him I knew you, Renee.
Yeah, it wasn't me, it was Renee.
Hello, Susie Q. Is she streaming next? I need to look that up.
Susie, you streaming next, Susie?
So Waldway needs to find that and please post it. Thank you. No, it was pretty interesting out there with them fish stores. It blew my mind. And then I wasn't the only one that bought fish neither.
Yeah, I bought fish. I got in trouble for buying fish.
So all right, I'm going to take the blame for this one. Okay, I will take the blame for this one. So while we were there, we was looking at the saltwater tank, and him and Renee were cleaning it and adding water. I said, man, that's a really nice tank. It needs fish. So we ended up the next day, we went to the fish.
And Renee said, oh, yes, we need to put some fish in there so we can take them to Peru. And she said that.
She did.
Yeah.
She didn't want them ones, I guess. So we go, well, what was it, 5 of them?
Yeah, about 5 Banggai cardinal fish and a cleaner wrasse.
And they were pristine looking fish. Like, I was surprised because all the other ones I've seen are a little, shaky. But yeah, bring him back. He got yelled at. It's funny.
Yeah, Kalish, we are moving soon, so that's why the fish are going to Peru for our saltwater tank at the aquarium.
Thank you, Jeff. Sam must be sleeping, or he's in another stream. He's probably sleeping.
Could be.
So, when's that fish auction at?
Which one?
Your club auction. Is that coming up soon?
With
Dog?
the AGA?
Oh, my club meets the first Sunday of the month. So it'll be March 3rd is when our auction's going to be. The Coast Club for those of you in Southern California.
Okay. Hello, Jess. Nice to see you. She streamed earlier today about 3 p.m. my time. It was great
Hey,
to see
Jess.
her back on the fish tubes again. That was nice. Her and Papa Shrimp, they streamed together today. That was nice. We got Shady Grady's here. Yeah, I was wondering. I thought it was coming up soon.
Yeah, I wish it was coming up sooner because
Yeah.
I have to take all those fish that I have left in the fish room to my lab at the university. If I knew how to ship, I would sell some red spotted greens to somebody.
You just got to practice, Doc.
I know, but
Oh, that
I will tell you. I will tell you that if you do want to ship those fish, you got to get 4 mil plastic.
yeah, I have 6. I have 6 mil, believe it or not.
Okay, yeah. So as long as it's at least 4 mil plastic, it'll be fine. The guy Myrtle Beach Discus, that's what he ships them in. Heat pack and in a styrofoam cooler.
Yep. Oh, I have plenty of styrofoam. I have plenty of shipping boxes. That's for sure. Have Steph ship them. They're a little bit bigger than the fish that Steph ships.
They're size of a dinner plate, dude. Like there's no way around it.
No. They're like 6 inches. That one, the box needs to be really big, and there's only you only can put like 2 fish in a cooler.
Could you imagine how much shipping would cost for all them that you have if one person bought them?
Yeah, I would only ship it at airlines like Southwest or something. I mean, that's yeah. You wouldn't ship UPS or Postal Service because they can't guarantee overnight, and when they do, something that big would just be too expensive.
Yeah, it would be nuts. That stuff does ship well. We bagged up 6 of them Marossi fish. She has let's just say she has a
process.
A process. I learned that at the Fishtoberfest. She has a process, and I'm gonna tell you, I left them in a bag for. Well, it was the night before I left. I brought them over to Doc's house, and then so it was about 48 hours. Nothing wrong with them. By the time I got them acclimated and put in the tank, they did very well. I ain't gonna lie to you though, them discs scared the living daylights out of me. I was like, man. I was just because it's a fish, a type of fish I never dealt with before, and I know how they are. I've been told how they are. I personally don't know. And then I was like, okay. Whew.
They're not, especially domestically raised discus aren't as, they're not as touchy as old time discus. Wild discus, yes, they can be touchy. But, things, my water here is hard water. They're probably, dying right now because you have nice, perfect soft water. They're not used to that pristine, low conductivity, good pH water. They're used to, 7.8 and 300 microsiemens.
So
Skip, the only thing you got to do with discus is keep them warm and give them regular water changes.
Yeah, I got the temperature up finally. Took a couple of days, but it's up. Well, what worried me was they were hiding.
Yeah, they'll do that to begin with. Yeah.
Just today, I went down there before the stream. I wanted to check on fish, make sure nothing was dead that I brought home, and they're out now. I think they just had to get used to it. They had to get used to me walking past the tank.
Yeah,
because
they were high up. They saw my bald head go by, and they're not as skittish.
They saw my big belly go across there and got scared to death.
I thought it was the Goodyear blimp that you saw.
So how many you got, Skip?
11.
Okay, so start saving your pennies. You're going to have to put them in at least a 120 or a 150 if you're going to keep them.
Or when that's another thing.
Or if they pair off, then you got to get some 20s and 29s.
I had those.
Yeah.
At 29s.
Yep.
The 29s will work if you're pairing them off.
Yep.
But if you're going to keep them in a a display tank, 120 or 150 at least. 150 more likely with the 13 if they all make it.
Yeah, if they
I'm
all
keeping
get-
my fingers crossed for you, brother.
Keeping your fingers crossed.
My fingers are crossed.
if that happens, you're gonna have to drive up here. That's all there's gonna be to it. 'Cause you know what
What's
happened to
that?
me before? So I got them star sapphires. Prime example. Got 7 of them. I'm like, oh yeah, you get fish shipped to you. Some of them die off, right?
Mhm.
No. And guess what's going to happen with the discus? All damn 11 of them are probably going to survive, so I'll have to figure something.
Yep.
I don't know. We'll see, LJ. I got to talk about that. We'll talk about that possibly. We'll see. But yeah, it was great. It was a great trip. It was well needed. Wife enjoyed it out there. I enjoyed it. It was great. And, so you're done buying fish. Did you get anything new, Paulie?
Not yet. Maybe getting some newer pistos. We'll see. Diplotania. I may be getting a trio of them, and then some Cory Napawensis.
Oh, yeah.
I'm going to be getting some of those.
Nice fish.
Yeah, because I have. They don't get too big, so the smaller tanks I keep the pistos in, they're going to go into one of those. I think they're going to one of the 10-gallon.
What
I'm
Corey?
getting like 6 of them.
Nap-
Napawensis.
from the Napo River.
I don't think I've seen those yet.
They're kind of between, like, they're bigger than Habrosis, but not quite as big as like a panda. So they're like
Okay.
not dwarfs, but they're not. Even pandas are small, but they're not quite as big as a panda. So
Gonna have to look that up. Holy cow! It's 7 o'clock already. My time, not Doc's time.
I got 7 o'clock here too. That makes 2 of us.
Well, I got 4 o'clock, so that makes us 11 o'clock.
Yeah, if you add it together.
Yeah.
Add it together.
Or really 18 o'clock.
That's
altogether.
because he's a professor. He can
That's
come
right.
up with these.
Yeah. Word problems. That's what they are. Word problems.
That's it.
All right, everybody. I want to thank everybody for coming to the stream today, and Doc for being here, and thank you again for letting me stay at your house, Paulie for being the co-host again, and thank
And the
you,
alien.
Doc's twin for being there also.
That's it. Keeping them company.
Everybody in chat, lurkers, I appreciate the memberships that were gifted and the super chats, and also for the new members, Doc for coming aboard also.
I'm a bottom feeder.
That's his comfort animal.
That's
so
right.
he needs that.
My shoulder.
That's it.
But Doc, you got anything to say?
Keep discus with discus and not with roseline barbs or any other crap. Discus need discus.
Paulie?
Shit. I keep discus in a community tank and they're happy for it.
Paulie?
Keep your tanks clean and stay fresh, cheese bags.
All right, everybody go to Susie Q's. The link's in the chat. Y'all have a good night. See you
Good night,
later.
everybody.
Good.
Ewans.